Hello, welcome back. It's a new day, a new month. We've actually got things to do. And it's raining. I love that the weather changes. Luckily, we don't need to harvest any of our own stuff, so the weather means absolutely nothing to us for right now. But before we left last time, oh, I need fuel. I'll go get stuff and then get fuel. Before we left last time, I accepted a couple of the contracts to make sure that I would get them and not lose them. Woke up today, and there is a bunch of contracts, so I want to be able to actually get some stuff done, get some, what's the word? Get some money. So, let's get started. Head over here and pick up the stuff that I need for sowing. Didn't have the money to get stuff to, or get the equipment to be planting things. I guess I'll just take my tractor. I don't know what all this stuff is. I don't know what this is. T-pack? Can we search in the shop? Figure out what a T-pack is? Let's look under cedars. Not there. Planter? Nope. Hey, here we go. Is it? It's not leased, it's rented. I don't know where else it would be. Whoa. That thing is there. That's a cultivator? Okay. Why is there a cultivator? What is this thing? Let's try and hook it up and see what happens. Tool not compatible. Okay, so I need to hook up the cultivator first. Or I guess this thing's a cultivator. Now what about this little thing? It looks like I'll hook up to this side of it. The reflectors make me think that that's got to be facing the back. No? Don't go there. Okay. Yeah, but what does it do? Let's drop this. That's it. It just lifts. What the hell is it? Okay, I'm not going to be able to continue until I know what the hell that thing is. So you use this so that it cultivates and plants at the same time. Ooh, what brand is it? Amazon? Amazon? Super Sutan. Super T-Pack. Oh, it's just a weight with wheels. That's it. And I thought that was something cool. I'll still take it with me. I don't have a reason not to. Did I have seeds over there? I can hop over there this way. I'm mixing up the save files. This one and the one I'm doing with my wife, I'm mixing them up. Okay, I did not have seeds. And I gotta do 2. Let's go ahead and buy 2 bags. Ooh, what if it's like $5,000? I half my damn money. Alright. That's not bad. Do 2 bags, and hopefully that'll be enough to get both fields and some extra. And if there is extra, then I'm just gonna take it home. Oh, shit, that's gonna be too much to even fill it up. I should just went with 1. That's okay. I said I'll just go take it home. I'll have to pick this up before I go. What fields am I doing? 14 and 16. I don't want to lose any jobs. Got so many. 14 and 16, piece of cake. So if I accept the I'll just go get this done and then I'll accept jobs after that. So these are over by that horse farm. I can't remember if I got there this way or this way. Find out. Can't believe I was so confused by that weight. It really messed me up though. Alright, down down here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down, cowboy. Come on, baby. Drive nice. Okay, now we can see. All right, all right, all right. Ooh, aw. Sorry. Sorry. Didn't mean to. All right, what are we playing? Field 14. Planting wheat. And I did shut off seasonal growth, so I don't know if that's going to make it so we get more contracts, or because it kind of changes timelines, I guess. Like you won't be planting everything in March, February. You can plant stuff anytime. The seasonal will be really good for role play stuff, but when I gotta make money, I need to be able to do this stuff. I need my lights. Jeez. You can see so much better. But if I was doing an actual role play and not I guess this is a let's play, I would leave seasonal growth on. And I don't know if I would have started with basically zero money either. I don't know. Especially when you're going with time only on a real-time scale, minute per minute. That can make it take a long time. But I like having it on that slower scale so that I can work during the day more often and not constantly be in the middle of the night. But also not miss out on contracts. I get to do all of the contracts instead of just a couple of them before they go away. I wonder if that other tractor actually needed the weight. I don't think my tractor needs the weight. It's a cute little tool. Are there ever contracts to like pick stones? Remove stones? On my casual saves, I turn a lot of that stuff off. field stones, because really what's the point? Periodic plowing is off. I think I leave lime on most of the time. It's a cool extra step, doesn't take too long, but I don't know, it's interesting. Picking stones is just, you have all of the equipment is small. You don't really get anything for it. Ooh, some metal. I'll know where to go when I need money again. I should get some decent money from all these contracts this time though. Normally on my saves I only get a few contracts and then I've figured out a way to get some other money, animals or whatnot, which I'd like to do eventually. When I was out collecting the metal and the recycling deals, I saw that the oil refinery stuff is $2 million for the oil, the actual like collection areas next to all the pump jacks. $2 million, and then the refinery is $6 million. So you must make some real good money. I think that'll be cool to get there eventually. Alright, scoot on over to field 16. I believe planting barley here. Why am I not able to change? Do I have to lower it? Why can I not? Oh, because it was on. Dummy. Yes, barley. Let's go barley. Maybe since it's an AI field and I don't care, I'll go around and around like I do on the other stuff. Do it like I'm mowing. You imagine the mess this would be if it was real? If you were planting while it was actively thunderstorming? I wonder if there's anything that you do that with. I feel like you'd just be pushing through mud because all of that field has to be soft. Work the land so much that, well, not so much. Yeah, I'm talking like I know what I'm talking about. I grew up around farms and stuff, but never spent a lot of time on them. There's more ranching where I was. But I just remember a couple of farms that I've been on that I feel like I remember the ground being really soft, and I was amazed that it could be so soft and that the tractors were so big but they didn't sink in. I was pretty little at that time though, so I didn't realize that it was sinking in and it was leaving tracks, just not bad. I didn't realize that all of the equipment was behind the tractor. I actually didn't really, that didn't click until I started playing this. As with any game, there's a lot to be desired, but they've done a good job. A lot of questions I've had about farming and stuff have been answered by playing this game. Some questions I didn't even know I had. Just like what equipment is and stuff. One of the mysterious pieces of equipment that I saw all the time that I could never figure out what it was for was the windrowers. Just saw these crazy machines with all these tines sticking all over. Could never figure out what they would be for. And now it makes perfect sense. I didn't realize how much there was that went into it too. Like, I knew it was a lot of work, and I know it's year-round work, but I didn't realize how much different stuff there was. And playing this game has put a lot of real-world interest into the profession for me. Not that I'm gonna try and quit my job and get some land and go be a farmer. This is good enough. Maybe I'd volunteer or try to get hired on as a hand and help in a planting season, a harvest season, just to see what it was, just to say I've done it. But man, I really subject hopped right there. I don't know what the hell I was talking about. Dang, I lost it. Questions about farming? Oh, I knew it was a full-time job, more than full-time job. That they work their asses off all year round. But the different stuff you have to do for all the different types of crops. And how much the rain affects your livelihood. And that's terrifying. To depend on the weather. You don't know if it's going to be a good year or a bad year. Like, you can do everything you can to try and make it as good as possible, but you could make $1 million when you sell your harvest and be broke 8 months later, wondering how you're going to pay for everything, how you're going to start again next year because you don't have any money. It's possible. And that's terrifying. I don't know if I can handle that. I like these sim games a lot because sometimes they put stuff into perspective for you. I tried the precision farming mod. I just wasn't really into it. The only thing it really seemed to affect on just the very limited amount that I used it was that it changed the amount of fertilizer used, and you had to do that testing, soil sampling. But it seemed like it just varied the fertilizing and the seeds. Which you could use a little more, you could use a little less, but I'm not sure how much that affects the gameplay. I guess that's just very limited. It was interesting, but I had more fun without it. I am amazed by the modding community. The stuff they do to keep this game going is just incredible. It's just people volunteering their time. They want something to be cool or interesting, and so they just go and do it. It would be cool if Giants opened it up and gave them more freedom. I understand consoles have limits, and I don't know what the limits are. But to give them full freedom to really adjust and change. I mean, this map is incredible, the stuff that was done on it. And the stuff that it doesn't seem possible to do that is done. Like the collectibles. They're underground. Every one of them that I found on the other save, I've had to come up with creative ways to dig into the ground to get them. And that's crazy. Like, how did you figure out how to put something in the ground and build over top of it? The mine that's in here, you find the mine on this map, and it's an open pit mine, but you turn around and face, I believe it's south, and there's an actual in-ground mine right there, like a tunnel with some equipment and a sell point for stones maybe, or maybe it's a loading point for lime, or I don't exactly know what it is. I didn't have anything to load up to see what it was, but that's amazing to work within the limitations of this game and the limitations that the actual developers give you, and still be able to make something that's almost like a new game. And the quality of life stuff that they add is phenomenal. In my real life, I run a warehouse, so I do a lot of forklift work. So sometimes on the game, I'm like, yeah, running the forklift, getting everything perfect, making it straight, doing it how I would in real life. And other times it's like, the last thing I want to do is deal with a damn forklift right now when I'm playing a game, having fun. So those auto load mods are awesome. And again, working within the constraints, they do an amazing job. Would I love to be able to mix different production types on an auto load? Oh, absolutely. I'd love to be able to pull up to a production site that's making, I don't know, a good example is that one on Silver Run that does railings, bowls, and pepper grinders. It's 3 different things out of the same production facility, or the wood mill, whatever. Anyway, it's different items coming out of the same thing, going into the same pickup spot. So when you go to pick up, you're using an auto load trailer. You don't have to get out and stack everything, which is nice. It saves time, but at the same time, only being able to pick up one kind makes it so you have to make multiple trips to the same place to get everything picked up. I'm still very grateful for the ability to have auto load at all. But if they could get around the limitation of the way it works, it seems like, from what I can tell, it picks up the pallet, but then it makes like a fake box on the trailer, and then fills that container with whatever product you just grabbed, which I don't quite understand. As I've said before, I have very limited knowledge of how programming works, but I know you got groups and classes and different containers and stuff. So wouldn't you be able to... No, I guess not. I was thinking, wouldn't you be able to just call it... I guess that's what it's doing when they've made the autoload mod, is it's just calling it a product. And then giving it a label. It's grabbing from the pallet, putting it into a different category that is a thing that's attached to the trailer that's called strawberries, pepper grinder, whatever it is. That makes sense. So they are doing what I was thinking should make it... I keep saying things like I know exactly what I'm talking about, but basically it seems like you should be able to turn them into a separate category or something. I'd love for it to just pop the pallets over. I know on the mobile farm simulator that it just pops the pallets over. But that's because it's so hard to control on mobile. So I think they worked on the auto load. Auto load here is pure mods. Giants didn't add it. And when the mood strikes me, I do go ahead and load things with a forklift or a front loader or whatever, but when I'm just trying to get something done, get stuff done, I'm not super into using it. I don't know how long this storm's gonna last. I guess I could look at the weather. It's supposed to stop at... Ooh, not until 9 o'clock. Damn. Wonder how many jobs I'll get done before it stops raining. I'm having a really hard time seeing what I've done and what I haven't. I don't know what the texture is that's on there. If it's cultivated, I feel like is like brown, looks like weeds. I can't figure out what texture this is, but they almost look the same. It's pretty obvious when I drive sideways like a dipshit. But when I'm going this way, it's really hard to tell. Slightly darker. Getting there. It's weird that I was rambling for so long. I did not hire, I turned on the cruise. That's funny. Oh. Come on. Oh, I lowered the little thing on the front. There we go. And now I'm all screwed up. I know I was at 90% or so. Okay, it is working. When I get done with this one, I might speed it up. I don't know. Haven't decided. Always haven't decided. Pretty sure I started this recording at like exactly 8 o'clock. Going minute to minute. That would mean we're at 37 minutes on the video so far. Round about there. I was trying to do half hours, but this one is a good example of... Oh, sweet. Done. But I was trying to do half-hour videos because that feels like a good amount. Not too long, not too short, but the farm simulator, man, a half hour just isn't long enough. I mean, that little section of field with the trees, I think that took me like 8 hours, for real 8 hours. I did a lot of stupid stuff, things that were my fault that wasted time, but this game is time consuming. And on this video, we're not even at an hour yet, and I've just planted 2 fields. So I think I'm gonna have to go with an hour. I haven't published any of them yet. Trying to get them built up and ready to go. Then I'll have to get them onto my computer. My very limited little computer. And a little bit of editing, do a thumbnail. Yeah, I think hours will probably be best. So, oh, these just showed up. They weren't there. This needs tedding. Oh, 27 and 28 for $15,000 total. Yeah, we're doing that. Let me see if I can buy a tedder. Let's run in and look. Tedder, let's see. I can buy this little tiny one. This one's twice as big for more than twice as much. This one's even bigger than that. Oh, that's all the options I got. So this will cost me $7,000. Or I can borrow this one for $500. I'll borrow this one for $200. It's got the big windrower. So do I lose $300 on the contract? Or do I spend $7,000 on a tedder? he's got that red one. He's got this one, the 16,000. And I just lose 300? Yep. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna borrow his items, accept hers. Let's get the big money ones all accepted and ready to go. Alright, got those 3. Whoa. What is that? Oh no! Oh! Shit! I lost all those seeds. I forgot to go unload it. Damn. I was too excited. It's like 1,200 bucks. Alright, I'm gonna take the mower first. Alright, alright, alright. That thunder sounds awesome. Which ones are we doing? 27, 28, that's over. It's over by my. I want to cut through here this time. It's over by my soybeans. Hopefully I can get those when I have a harvesting contract. Because I can't rent a harvester for $6,000 to get some soybeans and then not do nothing with them. Sell them for a couple thousand. My guess would be probably like 2,000 because it's a tiny plot. Maybe not even 2,000. I'll probably turn this into grass. Oh no, it's not. It's down there. Whoops. But hopefully I can get these soybeans harvested and sent off or sold. And then I can clear those stumps out, plant some grass, and then I'll do silage until I get some money going. Jeez, what am I doing? Killing sunflowers. I wonder if I could put the tedder on front and the trailer in the back, so I only have to do one more trip. I really thought 27 and 28 were going to be right next to each other. Oh, just across the bridge, okay. That'll be alright. Ooh, if I can put the tedder on the front, then that means I can put the tedder on the front and turn the grass with the baler on the back. Knock that out in one pass. Heck yeah, buddy. Alright, instead of just making you watch me run back and forth, waiting for me to ramble on about nothing, I'm going to hit fast forward. I'll talk to you in a little bit.
It's always hurry up and wait for your big break to come around. But if I crack the code a little late, I'm supposed to blame my age and not this town. Yeah, that don't make no sense to me. Cause if time defines my trajectory, then being 25 should make me history. So go ahead and write me off, that's fine by me. I'm gonna move to the beat of my own drum. Don't care who's watching, it ain't you. Calling the shots, saying when I'm done. Call me a fool for thinking I could really be someone. I'm gonna move to the beat of my own drum. Yeah, all these sharks up in the hills couldn't care less if I sink or swim. So why would I be trying to get in their game if they won't even let me in? That don't make no sense to me. Cause if time defines my trajectory, then being 25 shouldn't make me history. So go ahead and write me off, it's fine by me. I'm gonna move to the beat of my own drum. Don't care who's watching, it ain't you. Calling the shots, saying when I'm done. Call me a fool for thinking I could really be someone. I'm gonna move to the beat of my own drum. Move to the beat of my own drum. Don't care who's watching, it ain't you. Calling the shots, saying when I'm done. Call me a fool for thinking I could really be someone. I'm gonna move to the beat of my own drum.
I got too many things, yeah, with it, but I mean, yeah, with it, but I mean. Bad mind like no stress, no energy. We outside, yeah, yeah, no, no fugazi, yeah. I got too many things, yeah, with it, but I mean, yeah, with it, but I mean. Bad mind like no stress, no energy. We outside, yeah, yeah, no, no fugazi, yeah. Believe I me life, only fight down. I know I got it last time I lead out. Baba ginger me, make I no suffer, oh, oh, I'm happy, I win now. Gonna kill a vessel. Ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ mi lọ́mọ tí wọ́n fẹ́ jọ? Ọ̀rọ̀ yapa tí mo fẹ́ sọ. Kì í ṣàmà jáde kí n máa flẹ́jọ. Já èlò, mi àṣàpá no compatible. Wishing ẹ̀ máa kárí o. Mi àgá ìjọba no stand alone. See my vibe, it to make you try buy it. As I compatible. Wishy, I'm a cardio. Me, I got God, I no stand alone. Believe I me life, only bad out. I know I got it last time I lead out. Baba ginger me, make I no suffer. I'm happy, I win now.